Today we're going to tour this Lennar property, new construction home. It is a 4-bed, 2-bath property, well 2.5 baths on 2,116 square feet. Now this is a 2-story home. All your bedrooms are going to be upstairs, but you do have a half bath downstairs. So let's kind of tour this property now. As soon as you walk in, you have this long hallway that's going to open up right into the kitchen living room area. Now, right before you get into the kitchen and living room, you are going to have your stairs to the upstairs. Like we said, all your bedrooms and stuff are going to be upstairs. Now, as you come in, and if you've been watching all these new construction, whether it's D.R. Horton, Lennar, LGI, all these companies, everybody now is going with the quartz countertop. So you have this really big island in here, as you can see behind me. Not so much counter space on this one. You have a small little counter space on this with the electric range, but you can see there's not a lot of room to, do your cooking and stuff. So you're gonna have to use the island, which this is a really good size island. Now, right behind me, you're gonna have your area for your dining room table. You can see there's a lot of natural lighting coming in this unit with all the windows behind me. And you have a really good size living room. Now, you always see these open floor plans now in all the newer homes, all the newer construction homes. So this is pretty common now. So let's take you over to the small little guest bathroom over here. You also have a little pantry right here that's by your guest bathroom. So decent sized walk-in pantry. And then we have our bathroom here, which is just a single little sink and your toilet area. Your showers and stuff are going to be upstairs. So, nothing too big down here, but it's nice to have at least a half bath downstairs. So you're not running up and down, whether you have guests over or just even yourself, just to go to the bathroom, you have to walk upstairs. But all in all, downstairs, a good living area. I'm not a fan of the 2-story homes, but if you do like 2-story homes, not my favorite of the 2-story properties we've looked at, but I do like this openness downstairs. It's not huge down here, but decent size. I do like the open floor plan. I do love this big island here. So if you have guests over or if you're cooking in the kitchen, you can see you have your TV over there. You can watch your TV while you're cooking. So just one downside, like I said, you don't have a bedroom downstairs. I do like when there's a bedroom downstairs on the 2-story homes, and then not much counter space. Right here, you literally just have a couple little spots right here by your stove. And not a ton of cabinets in this one either. As you can see behind me, there's not a ton of cabinets. So I feel like there's some better options for 2-story homes than this one. But, it is a bigger one, 2,116 square feet. Not my favorite of the plans we've been looking at for new construction, but still good size property, good size starter home if you're looking. Plus, if you're going new construction, all the incentives and stuff you get like that, you can't build, and it's growing out in this area. We're like Shafter, Bakersfield area. This is Gossamer Grove out in that area. Bakersfield's kind of grown right into Shafter now in this area. So we're headed upstairs now. Now, when you get upstairs, a lot of them now have this little, landing area. This one's not huge. If you watch the previous video, you've seen the big 5-3 bath property we just did the tour on. But you can still utilize this area for a, little play area for kids, or even little office. Put a little desk over there, and you can still utilize the space. Still a good size space. So as soon as you walk upstairs to the right-hand side over here, we are going to have 2 guest bedrooms. So good sized bedrooms in this one. If you watch the other video, our previous video of the 5-3 Lennar build out in Bakersfield, it was a huge home. It was over like 3,400 square feet, but the bedrooms were tiny. So one thing I will say about this one is you have good size rooms in this property. You just have the slider door here for the closet. So not a walk-in closet, but really good size room. You can see behind me, we have the queen bed right here. Really good size room in this one. Now, right to the side, we're gonna walk into our next guest bedroom. And once again, I'll show you behind me. Very big bedrooms in this one. So while downstairs isn't huge, upstairs they utilized it really good for the bedroom. So if you're somebody who's in your room all the time, you're probably gonna like this, because these bedrooms have a lot of space in them. So once again, don't really have the walk-in closets as you can see behind me, the sliders, but decent sized closet. I love the bedrooms in this one. Now off to the second guest bedroom. You have a good size here, bathroom with the dual sinks, and then you have the shower tub combo in this bathroom. So good size bathroom, good size bedrooms in this one. Now down the hall, you're going to have your master plus another bedroom. And what we'll take a look at here is the, well, before we go in this bedroom, right behind me, you can see your washer and dryer room are out in this area right by your master bedroom. So good. So if you're doing the laundry, it's just right off your master bedroom. So you're seeing this a lot now, especially if you've been watching the videos with the new construction tours we've been doing. A lot of the washer dryers, when it is a two-story home, are right upstairs. They're not in the garage like they used to be in some of the, when they used to build homes before, they would do the washer dryer in the bedrooms, or I'm sorry, in the garages, but now they're upstairs on the 2 stories. Now, here's our third guest bedroom, probably the smaller of the guest bedroom, and you can see the way they've staged this. They have the crib and stuff. Smaller room, probably for the younger kid, right? But still a decent size. It's just the smaller of all the 3 guest bedrooms. And then you have the slider doors in your closet area. So this room, not crazy big, but a decent size. If you were going to make an office upstairs, you'd probably use this one. Or if you just wanted a bedroom for a guest, you know, you'd probably give your kids maybe the bigger rooms and then utilize this one maybe for the guest bedroom. Or maybe not, since it's literally, you can see right around the corner from the master bedroom. So let's take a look at this master. Now, master bedroom, good size master, good size layout here. As you can see behind me, you have this king bed, and even though you have the king bed, you can still see with the staging, you have chair in here. This is a really good size master bedroom. So the way they utilize the flooring in this one, I didn't feel like the house downstairs is huge, but your bedroom's upstairs, where I feel like a lot of people stay now, right? Not so much in the living room. Everybody's in their bedroom, really big bedrooms. 3 of the 4 rooms are really big. Now off to the side over here, you're going to have your master bath. Now, no tub in this one, but you have the tile showering over here. Then you also have the dual sinks right behind me. And then right around the corner over here, straight behind me, you're going to have this walk-in closet. Not huge walk-in closet, but still a decent size. So at least you do have the walk-in in this one in your bathroom area. So not crazy big walk-in closet, but pros about this property: bedrooms, really big bedrooms. Actually, probably some of the bigger bedrooms in a new construction home that I've seen and walked through that we've been doing on these new construction tours. If you've been watching, probably some of the biggest bedrooms, like I said, master, really good size master, good size bedroom. Like I said, king bed behind me, and you still have all the room back here. Then, like I said, you have this little landing space upstairs. Also, utilize this for a little office area, or maybe a little TV or something for the kids upstairs. So still good size, not crazy big, but I will say, like we've been talking about, great size bedrooms up here. Downsize, cons about the house: not a lot of cabinets in the kitchen, not a lot of counter space except for that island, big island, and then no bedrooms downstairs. So good starter home. Not my favorite of the properties that we've looked at so far, but for you and your family, it may work. You may love the big bedrooms. Like I said, a lot of people are staying in their bedrooms now, not so much coming outside, so, or you know, in the living room and stuff like that anymore. So good sized bedrooms. Downstairs area, not the biggest. So if this is something you'd like to tour, need more info about it, feel free to reach out. We can set up an over the phone consultation, in-person consultation, or a Zoom. Now, if you go new construction, I always recommend you sitting with the in-house lender, as you'll get more incentives. Now, on these builds, we're seeing somewhere between $5,000 to $25,000 back in incentives. And what you can do with that money is, one, use it towards your down payment and buy down your interest rate to get a cheaper interest rate. So if you need more info on that too, feel free to reach out. My information will be in the comment section below. So we're going to step outside now and give you a full tour of this property.
you.